Hi there. Let's take a look at a simple way to create a drag and drop interface as a way of learning a little bit more about how drag and drop works in JavaScript, HTML, and CSS. So I'm going to start us out with this basic web layout. And I've got the CSS hidden right here, but you can see I've got a list of divs and a list of divs on the right-hand side of the screen. If I preview that, it looks like this. Okay, so there's my JavaScript console over here. But if I just preview the page, looks like this, right? And nothing really interactive. I can't do anything because nothing has been done to make that page that I can act upon. So I'm going to leave the JavaScript console open here because we'll be using that throughout this tutorial. But the first thing I need to do is make all of these little toys over here on this toy list draggable so that I can drag them into these categories on the right hand side. So the first thing I'm going to do is come back to the HTML. And you may have noticed that when I hover over these, my cursor turns into the little hand. And that's not difficult at all to do. In fact, you can find that up here. And if I go to the draggable item class in CSS, you can see all I've done here is say cursor colon grab, and that actually changes the cursor to that indicator that, hey, this is maybe something I can drag on the screen. And so that's how we get that little effect. And you'll see we can do some other things with the cursor to give some visual feedback to users as we do the rest of this tutorial. So let's take a look. And although all of these items on the left-hand side have draggable item as the class, right now that's used just for styling. And you can see on the right-hand side there, we're using the target div class, and it doesn't really do anything to make them draggable. So what we're going to do here is we are going to actually add an attribute that says draggable equals true. And as soon as we do that, then that item actually becomes draggable. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to just copy and paste it because who likes repetitive typing? And the answer to that is nobody. So anytime you can save yourself a little work. And I could add this attribute programmatically in JavaScript later on if I wanted to. I'm just doing it the old-fashioned way and adding it to each element. So now that I've saved that, let's flip back to the preview and let's take a look at this. And you can see now I can take these and drag them around. Of course, as soon as I let go of them, no matter where I am on the page, it doesn't do anything. So I haven't added any interactivity yet with that, but we're getting there, right? Now we can at least drag them. So now it's time to come down to our JavaScript, and I placed it at the bottom of the page here to make sure that the whole page loads before the JavaScript does. And let's start building some interactivity on this page.